Good day, everyone. Today, I will be discussing about the cultural groups in Europe. Europe is known for its rich cultural diversity, which every group has its own unique traditions, languages, and ways of life.
Europe is made up of many nations with different traditions and languages. Because of this diversity, people working or doing business in Europe must understand cultural differences, communication styles, and historical influences that shape each country workplace behavior. The Black Death was one of the deadliest diseases in history. It arrived in Europe in 1347 through the port city of Vicenna in Sicily. Ships from Asia carried rats that had fleas infected with the bacteria that caused the plague. When the ships arrived, many sailors were already dead. Even though the ships were quarantined, the rats escaped and spread the disease in the city. Within 2 months, half of the population of the city died. The disease continued spreading across Europe, killing 25% to 50% of the population. Because so many people died, there were fewer workers, which changed the economy, labor system, and social structure of Europe for many years. Another interesting effect mentioned is about lactose tolerance. People who could drink milk without getting sick survived better and had more children. Over time, this made many Northern Europeans able to digest milk easily. Next is multicultural management. Europe has many different countries, cultures, languages, and traditions. Because of this diversity, business leaders must understand how to manage people from different cultural backgrounds. Examples is INSEAD in France, London Business School in the United Kingdom, and International Institute for Management Development in Switzerland. These schools emphasize cultural awareness, leadership, and global business practices. Next is communication style in Southern and Eastern Europe. In some European cultures, communication is more emotional and expressive. For example, people in Italy, Greece, and Spain. They use hand gestures when talking, stand closer to each other when speaking, focus on building personal relationship before doing business. This is different from some Western cultures where people prefer to focus directly on task or business goals. Next is life satisfaction in Western Europe. Studies comparing happiness and job satisfaction across countries show differences in people's well-being. The countries with the highest satisfaction levels include Denmark, so this is the highest satisfaction. Next is Ireland, the second highest, and the third is Netherlands. Meanwhile, countries like France and Italy reported lower satisfaction in work and life. This difference may be influenced by factors such as work-life balance, economic conditions, government policies, and social welfare systems. Next is cultural groups in Europe. Europe is not culturally uniform, even though countries are close geographically, their cultures can be very different. Each nation strongly protects its traditions, customs, language, and identity. Because of this, it is important to not generalize Europeans as having the same culture. Next is Slavic. Slavic people belong to a large cultural and linguistic group in Central and Eastern Europe. Countries with Slavic language include Poland, Slovakia, Czech Republic, and Bulgaria. Even though these countries share language roots, their cultures, traditions, and histories are still different. Also, not all Central European countries are Slavic. For example, Hungary has different ethnic background. Magyar, Next is Balkan. The Balkan Peninsula includes countries such as Albania, Bosnia, Serbia, Montenegro, and Greece. This region has many ethnic groups, religions, and cultural traditions. Because of this diversity, the cultures of Balkan countries are very complex. The term Balkan is usually used only as a geographic description, not to describe people's identity. Next is Baltic. The Baltic countries includes Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are located in Northern Europe along the Baltic Sea. They share similar history and cultural connections. Next is Eastern Europeans. Eastern Europeans countries often share similar historical experiences such as periods of empire rule and political change. Their cultures may emphasize tradition, family ties, and strong national identity. However, Eastern Europe still contains many different languages, customs, and cultural practices. Next is Scandinavian. These include Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. These countries are known for high living standards, strong social welfare systems, and stable governments. They are also part of the border Nordic region, which includes Finland and Iceland. Next is Greece. Greece is known as the birthplace of Western civilization and democracy, where early ideas and government philosophy and society were developed and later influenced many countries around the world. It also has strong traditions in literature and mythology, with famous stories and gods and heroes that continue to shape modern culture in terms of social behavior, expressive, often greeting close friends by kissing on both cheeks to show friendliness and respect. Additionally, their body language is unique, as a downward nod means yes and the upward head movement means no, which can be confusing to foreigners but is an important part of their cultural communication.
Czechoslovakia used to be one country in Europe, but it is peacefully split into two countries, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. People in this region care a lot about being polite and respectful. It is common to greet women first as a sign of respect. Elders are also treated with great care and kindness. Traditions, manners, and social behavior are very important in daily life. Hungary. People from Hungary call themselves Magyars. They have their own special language that is very different from most other European languages. Hungary is famous for its smart people and many inventions. For example, Albert Z. Gorge discovered by vitamin C, and Erno Rubik created the Rubik's Cube. The country values education, science, and creativity. Lithuania has a strong and a proud culture. In history, people shown great bravery by protecting their beliefs. Luxembourg is a very small country, but it is rich and important in Europe. It is located between France and Germany, so its cultural is influenced by both. People often speak more than one language. Even though it is small, it plays a big role in business and finance. Malta is a small island country with a very long history. Christianity came here very early, and religion is still important today. Many people speak English, which makes communication easy for visitors. The culture is calm, friendly, and polite. People enjoy a peaceful way of life. Netherlands is known for trade and business. It helped build many large international companies. People in this country value independence and like to do things on their own. They are also known for being open-minded and practical. Hard work and honesty are very important values. Poland has a strong and sometimes difficult history, shaped by many wars. Most people are Catholic. The religion plays a big role in daily life. Family is very important, and traditions are kept alive through celebrations and customs. People are proud of their culture and history. Portugal is known for its rich traditions and colorful festivals. People love food, especially dishes made with fish, and they also enjoy wine. Religion is an important part of life, and many celebrations are connected to religious events. The culture is warm and welcoming. Romania is famous for legends like Dracula. The Romanian language comes from Latin, which makes it similar to other Romance languages. People are friendly and often greet each other with cheeks kisses. Traditions and folklore are still important in daily life. Slovakia became an independent country in modern times after separating from Czechoslovakia. It has a growing economy and is becoming stronger in business. The country is also known for its relaxing spa towns where people go to rest and enjoy nature. Traditions and culture are still valued. Slovenia is located near mountains and the sea, giving it beautiful natural scenery. It is a modern country with good connections to other parts of Europe. People use technology a lot and live a comfortable life. The language is unique, and the culture mixes old traditions with the modern ideas. Spain is famous for its beautiful buildings, music, and dance. One well-known dance is flamenco. The country has many different regions, and each one has its own culture, food, and traditions. People enjoy festivals, art, and social life. Turkey has a long and rich history, including the time of Ottoman Empire. It has many ancient cities and cultural sites. Family is very important in Turkish culture, and people often spend time together. Summer is a popular time for vacations, and many people travel to enjoy the warm weather and the beautiful places. That's all. Thank you for watching.